Hi everyone, my name's Elizabeth, and I've kind of struggled with making the decision to post videos on YouTube about my journey here. I suffer from gastroparesis, and that is a condition that's basically a paralyzed stomach. It doesn't really work right. I can eat, but it usually comes right back up, causes me a lot of pain, or it just sits there in my stomach and doesn't do anything at all. I have been officially diagnosed for about 3 years, but I think it's been a lot longer than that, honestly, that I've had it, where I've kind of tracked my symptoms for about 8 years, maybe 10 years that I've been having it, but it's been getting worse the last 3 years or so. I've tried various medications to try and control the symptoms. I'm always nauseated. I'm always in some sort of pain, which they don't really know why I'm in pain. They also do not know the cause of my gastroparesis. It can be caused by a bacterial infection in the stomach, which is treatable, and I do not have that. It can be caused by abdominal surgery where they nicked the vagus nerve that controls the stomach, which is a possibility, seeing I had my gallbladder out in 2005, but no proof. And the other is, it seems to be very common among diabetics, also for kind of unknown reasons from my understanding. There's various medications that I've tried, even ones that I had to get from Canada, and I was either allergic or had bad reactions, or they simply didn't do anything. So even with changing my diet to accommodate various things, to cut out various things, sorry, I've got the fan on, it's blowing hair and tickling my face. So even though I've tried all these various things, I've not found any relief. I've changed my diet. I had no relief. I came to the point where I ate whatever I wanted because I was going to suffer no matter what, so why not enjoy what I was eating? That was a bad idea. I don't recommend doing that. Finally, I met with some doctors at Cleveland Clinic, and they think that I'm a good candidate for, it's basically weight loss surgery. It's the same as you would have if you were having it just for weight loss. It's the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I'm actually scheduled to have that here on June 30th, which is only 2-3 days away. Today's the 28th. It's been a struggle the last couple of weeks because I've been having to do a very strict liquid diet to prepare for that surgery. And even though my body doesn't really tolerate food, it seems that it's not really enjoying the liquid diet all that much either. The weird thing about gastroparesis is that for a while I was losing weight no matter what I did, no matter what I ate. I was living off of combos and the Hollis popcorn because it was all that would stay down. And I lost 30 pounds in about 2 months, I think, maybe 3 months. And I wasn't doing anything to cause it. It just was simply my body losing the weight. I did have a feeding tube put in January of last year. And after having that put in, my body went the exact opposite way, and I gained a bunch of weight, even though nothing changed. I did do some tube feeding, but I didn't really tolerate it all that well. So I was mainly using it for my medications. About after a year and a half of having the tube, my body was just basically rejecting it all the time, is what I call it. It was constantly trying to push it out. I was always in pain. There was a lot of drainage. I'm not going to gross you out. And so I ended up taking it out myself. In fact, I am a nurse. I know what I was doing. And immediately after taking it out, I felt so much better with the pain related to that. So Sorry, my computer just started to go to sleep. So I've decided to do the VSG in the hopes that I don't really know. I guess in the hopes that it fixes things or makes things much more manageable, tolerable, livable. I guess I'm currently going to school part-time. I'm trying to get my RN. So I work part-time, trying to get back to work full-time so that not everything falls on my husband, who works full-time. And we still continue to struggle. So I just really want my life back. We've only been married, it'll be 2 years this August. We've been together for, it'll be 8 years in February. I really want to have the life that we pictured and not this one that the gastroparesis has been forcing me to have. I don't really know how often I'll post videos or how much I'll share. I've done a lot of searching and it's really hard to find anybody else who's having basically weight loss surgery for treatment of gastroparesis. Several of the support groups that I've been in on Facebook, I seem to get lectured or, yelled at that it's not going to fix anything, and if anything, it's going to make everything worse because, of course, everybody is an expert on everybody else. Gastroparesis affects everybody differently and the same in a lot of ways, and everybody's treatment options are custom to their own body, to their own choices. And when you come to a point where you feel like you have no other option to help fix it, you're going to do whatever your surgeon and the specialists recommend and from their experiences. And honestly, I trust their judgment and their experiences far more than any other fellow GPer. And I'm just praying that it's everything that we want it to be. So I plan to document not only the weight loss journey, but how it affects my gastroparesis and hopefully to help other gastroparesis patients. I am not a professional YouTuber. This is, in fact, the first video I've ever done. I think I already said that. I don't know how to edit. I'm not fancy with anything. So please be kind. I will do my best to get information out there to share with people and to just try and help others and ask any questions that you want, and I will post as often as I can. I'll probably not post until I'm about a week out from surgery, so probably next weekend sometime. My mom's coming into town from California to help take care of me while my husband works, so it's a blessing that I actually get to spend some time with my mom. We don't get to see each other often enough, so I guess I will see you guys later, and God bless.